Until last week, make up 12th of November 2025. Now conversation about any back kunsia our match Elwak Sports Stadium through a Ghana Armed Forces recruitment and a Kosovo. A week after, Ghana Armed Forces are back, but this time around with a different style. About the fan near digging Abemo, and I'm like, wow. I have got 24. Let's get into it. But what you also been subscribe button so no click the bell notification icon. So now make how so Samsung for Guswa or Black Friday sales no, and now no be beside me saying price no or moko online as or moko shop na yeah ni na the same. Oko shop price no senior tier na saso na about online saso na etie Samsung for at say and your man so. What I say, or matter phone nebo so, or matter smartwatches no so, or matter devices na say Samsung didn't kwane was on kwadie. Black Friday pomono affected a ending on the 28th of November 2025. And to take advantage of the Black Friday sales, visit www.samsung.com. It's about a week ago. Na me no me na ye what gossip 24 has say. I say yeah chara kosem. Say nipa baako ensia omo nyina eyema. Esa a recruitment a ekoso ewo elwak at the Ghana Armed Forces yes recruitment no. Sa ni pensi ahwe omokwa asa media obubusuafo ID date ababeto abonde so meka kope omokrabe a ebi mo so drama esi wo TikTok e form ho ye de ho sem ebebro. Eno no enye the only issue a Ghana Armed Forces no efesi. In fact, so Kumasi a me hu se maame bi a de se ne ba ANS enso bob na also se ne ba ANS ni no kopie mu baba ya Sports Stadium. Na esa apre course wo tisame ne ba no be oda Comfort not teaching hospital no enya asem ketwa maame ni so ka na asem a de se ne sister so ne +1 edi nkomo na wo hwe situation a yare ho.
Can ya very very critical but like very sad. Obi a wasted time I con nursing for almost 4 years and I'm more than 4 years. Nursing in school, man, could be intimidating. I come nursing 4 good years, almost 3 good years. I wasted time school. I must stress in your maybe a car. We are government imposing, and you also occupied you for Friday. Aye, and net ye I could see. And I didn't want to say, Munian Anna.
That was Wednesday around 11 to 12. And I made my friend, me worker. Timma, my friend, me no. And no also say Yvonne Unyano or call recruitment in be. Now yes we try me who hospital ya de ne ko. Nam say ama time ben. And ya me anim no krani ben tim ye nyina. Cause me ma me hu me nua. Ye hu adekro nso a koso because hu na hu de koso. It's work hospitals be 3. Still no hu. And no back to stadium ho. So about no the picture e be share ambulance for no enom so ye de ne kwa emena ti ho no mu ko ya okohu se owo ho ti mena ho no ene nyame anim no kura ni bla e me mampo ti mi nyina no nua no te se asensini so saa wawe ne kechema oda we se ye bie ne ma ne kechema nyina wawe.
So this is why in my first video, no, I recommended say I was seeing a proper system from application process to screen the near time allocation in the account winner. No, I was saying a good system near to me a manager side of my winner. Can build the system in such a way that okay, you've given out maybe you've sold vouchers to people, right? It is a must sell vouchers to people. The number of people who apply, no. Oh, the number who apply, no. You are selecting only 5,000 out of those people for screening. It's a very well say on the 14th of November 2025. Now Ministry of Interior Minister no kasa just say all church how internal security never you besia recruitment esiafa and all chemu so mo days omo de be screening ni ade omo be allocate screening days no to every security service center. Now face no omo hwe say in a day no omo screening more than 1,000 people no come be grouping no morning for ebeba and afternoon for ebeba or morning. Now so over afternoon automatically we are disqualified. And I was like, yeah, finally we are getting somewhere at least.
Difficulty, you can call and to be 24/7. Our dedicated team will be available to answer your question and provide support throughout the application process. The system will automatically allocate applicants to screening centers. So, for example, we have decided that every screening center should not screen more than 1,000 a day. And even the 1,000, you screen 500 in the morning and screen 500 in the afternoon. So if you are for afternoon and you decide to rush in the morning, that itself becomes basis for disqualification, because then you want to be a security person, but you don't want to comply with rules. So if you are scheduled for afternoon, say Legon Stadium for afternoon start from 12, after 12 noon, and then you come there at 11:50, that becomes basis for us to disqualify you because you don't want to comply with the rules. So the system will automatically allocate. So if you apply from, say, Tamale, and Tamale has maybe 3 centers, say maybe Tamale Secondary School Park, the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, and probably, say, Ghana Secondary School Park, and you have to go there in the morning, it will show you, let's say you are in Tamale and you have these 3 centers, the system will automatically assign you to Tamale Secondary School or Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium or Ghana Secondary School Park automatically, and to also designate whether you are going in for the morning or you are going for afternoon. So we want applicants to pay serious attention to every information that they have.
And this was what I recommended in the first video, right? It's the Ghana Armed Forces Forso and the letter Ebetu Abonte on the 17th of November. Week where is Simuyamu. And I'm going to Abonte say Nyakopon Yadma 20th of November. And I'm also able resume a screening that Naka wasn't come we our work on any idea. Now our work on 2 centers. It's our work on Ombecha centers into 2. So and Nicholson Park, I don't know about Bema Camp, and also Ombecha centers into 2. Ombe Biso Air Force Base, I say Bema Camp. Ombe Biso Chaddock, I say no air Tishi, and also Ombecha centers into 2. Now if it's on my Biso, our Naval Command, it's Naval Command, I say no our tema. And also my screening nibi our honomo, it will check or potter and so Ube who dare also be PMO our honomo. And the center you be allocate you and I say you did ebema say call na kwa you screen any idea. And that's somebody silent away ebe to about it. No be a hwenimu say 20th of November the bedu na ye hu idea Ghana Armed Forces no be here. Now 20th of November na aba aye ende. Na so call a work sports stadium a. Omo the Canopies sisi o. And omo de ekunua enya plastic chair o. The omo de wedding ye ye bi eno. No, we did sissy. One of we did sissy Canopies. I'm like, wow. Make sure videos now GHB recorded. I'm like, wow.
Rush, everybody will be served. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll start. First step on the first row.
Number, when you are going, start knocking. Number.
8, 10.
It wasn't just that, right? Our the fans, standing fans, a buyer, and there's also GH platform so that me who video, you know, and I'm like, wow, quite impressive, wow. then I chanced on videos from Air Deck 360. And there's also a called Bema Camp. And there's a Bema Camp on also documentation with my mama Mwekunya. And there's almost set to Honobo or my range or more any idea. And I am like, wow. You know, there is an issue, and the issue comes from the system in place. You know, I am asking myself, say, this is okay. At least we are making a step, but it had to take in back 6 and say make it this step, you know. You get it, and we didn't have to encounter these losses. In this in the first place, in this in the past 6, actually, ansana ye who say to me, no maybe say. However, it has happened. It has happened, right? And condolences once again to the bereaved families. You know, mama, our critical condition, but at least we are learning as a country. We are learning, but this is not a perfect system. This is not a good system because I'm asking myself, say, listen, Ghana Armed Forces puts me to shame. Put me to shame that you can continue doing this for the next 5 years. I'm not even going to talk about the next 10 years. The next 5 years, just the next 5 years. This video is being recorded on the 20th of November, 2025. It's a Thursday for that matter. Put me to shame that 5 years from now, 20th of November, 2030, it won't be a Thursday. It will be a Wednesday. Ghana Armed Forces, if God permits, please, when 20th of November, 2030 comes, right? Let us come back to this video and say that indeed Ghana Armed Forces has been consistent in maintaining a system of the sort for all its recruitment processes. Put me to shame. Put me to shame. Don't let me win. Don't let any of us win. But please make sure that you are consistent. This system that you have started, I know that you can improve the system. Of course, you can improve the system because one of the flaws I chanced on a conversation at the 360. Any one office personnel have here on the ground or Bema Camponomo. I suggest you say, amount for we cry fake vouchers a gumu. Right? Amount for fake vouchers gumu a bimu ye fake portals. Or more printed fake summary sheets. Edema amount for an example. Any.
Madam, I think we have two documents here, two different documents. Can you tell us what is happening here?
So this document, when you finish applying on our portal, we give you a summary sheet.
Okay.
So the summary sheet is what you scan at the documentation, physical documentation that we do.
Okay.
You scan it to check if it's original. But what you see here, it's fake. It means that the person sold a fake voucher to unsuspecting applicants, and it generated this document.
Oh, okay.
And automatically it will add up to the numbers. So let's say that if the person did 1,000 of a fake voucher, sold it to us suspecting applicants, so we have 1,000. And let's say we also sold the numbers. So you add 1,000 to our already sold numbers. They're telling them that they should come to a certain venue for the documentation. It will automatically add up to our numbers. So this document is fake.
It's fake.
It's totally fake.
Okay.
When you scan this on use our scanners to scan this, it appears as invalid. It doesn't even reflect at all. So it is fake.
Okay. Okay. And this is the original one.
This is how.
This is the original one.
This is how the original looks like.
Okay. Okay.
This is how the original looks like.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I always say that people should just be careful when they are buying, and they should buy vouchers from the post offices. Okay. This is totally fake.
So how do people do the fake? I don't get it.
It's technology. They create their own.
And if we have okay.
So look at the coat of arms and everything. It is fake. Everything there is fake. Somebody sat in his room or her room and created this and to dupe a Ghanaian, a very young person who wants to serve the nation.
Okay. Okay. So that means what happened at EWAC, we had fake.
Some could be fake. As somebody is presenting this year today, the same thing could have happened that day.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so we don't have a perfect system. We don't. So that means that we have to go back, rebuild the entire system. And like I said earlier, Ghana Armed Forces, you have brilliant heads. The entire Ghana security, from Ghana Immigration, Ghana Police, Ghana Fire Service, we have brilliant heads. Give them the tools, give them systems, give them machines, let them sit behind program, allow the young ones to also contribute. Let them bring ideas, okay? Brainstorming. Let's change things. The system is not so perfect, but if we build a good system, maybe people can't, get their way with the protocol list and all of that. So that one, no, chairman be sika be and go through or be percentage be also in our system now and what was see and go through. But that will benefit us as citizens because it will bring a system. Even 3 years after today, let it not be like we are only doing this today because say inipa 6 let it not be like that. Of course, that's what is happening. But then 5 years from now, let us come back to this video and be able to say after say inipa 6 now we have a near perfect system. That is what I want you, Ghana Armed Forces, humbly speaking, as Gossip 24's Clement, the cleaner at Gossip 24, humbly speaking, say when we come back to this video 5 years after today, 20th of November 2030, which will be a Wednesday, we should come back to this video and say that, oh, Ghana Armed Forces, they have really changed things after the incident that happened on the 12th of November 2025. Otherwise, this whole thing that the Ghana Armed Forces is doing, 5 years from now, we will refer them, if we are all alive, and we will remind them that son omo dadai, omo tafre yadye ho, omo bribe into no makwakofa standing fans in the abano. But let it not be so. Ghana Armed Forces, put your enemies to shame. And not just the Ghana Armed Forces, all the security services, right? From the sale of vouchers, how vouchers are being sold, to how summary sheets are being printed. Charge the National Commission for Civic Education, NCC, charge them to educate citizens. Okay? Charge the Ghana Cyber Security Authority. Charge them to educate citizens on how to spot fake application portals. Charge them. Let them get involved in all these things. Charge the cyber crime unit of the Ghana Police Service that it is not just about celebrities or personalities showing videos to them that they should go and arrest this person and so, but it should also be about things like this. That it will not just end there. It will not just end there at the your friends say screening centers. Ghana Forces, you've done well for today, but let's do better. We can improve the system. We can adjust a few things here and there. And we can only hope for the best. For those who lost their loved ones, once again, our condolences. And you will always be remembered for what happened to you on the 12th of November 2025. It wasn't your fault. Let no one say that it was their fault. It wasn't your fault. The country Ghana failed you. And Ghana failed you because we haven't been intentional about a lot of things, including some of the systems that are put in place for such events. And that's what led to your demise. So Ghana is sorry and condolences to you.